And we're back for the AFL.
Just like that, we roll straight into the AFL part of the show.
Sure.
Let's just go straight into some of these scores because some of them have baffled me. And the one being the Adelaide Crows winning by 57 at Marvel.
Holy moly, what a fucking start from the Adelaide Crows. I watched this game and it was an electric start. I wasn't sure what we were going to get here. I thought it might be competitive, but I don't know if you saw that. I was talking to Dorso pre-game and they were asking him about his brother and like having a pretty in-depth chat with him, like literally like probably an hour pre-game, which I think is a bit rogue to fucking be talking about that kind of shit pre-game. But it must have fired him up because he came out and kicked 3 goals in like fucking 5-6 minutes in the first quarter. Absolutely dominated him. And just, there was no losing from there. Thilthorpe had a good start as well. And they weren't getting chased down from there. You kick fucking 60 plus points in the first quarter, you're probably not going to lose.
I'll tell you what else has no signs of losing from here. Jordan Dawson-Brownlow.
Oh, you reckon?
I fucking reckon.
Have you got... was he favoured? Did we talk about this last week?
So I think Smith and Dacos are the two clear favourites. And I think Dawson is in that next category.
I've got it right here. Dacos $4.50, Smith $5, Heaney $5.50, Bont $6, Dawson $10. Dawson $10.
Dawson $10 is fucking beautiful.
Wow, that is
if he plays in any sort of good form, especially with like Rankin being like just unfit in and out, he is just going to stand out. Like he obviously for mine got all the votes on against the Bulldogs.
100%.
Keep fucking tallying games up like that the next few weeks. They got fucking Port in the Adelaide Derby. That's a fucking Dawson game for sure.
100%.
I would love to see Jordan Dawson win the Brownlow.
I would like to see it too, especially this year. Would be a great storyline and well deserved. But he was my player of the week this week. I don't know if you've got one, but he was definitely my player of the week. 32 touches, 3 goals, impactful. And you know, he's one of those guys. I think I talk about quite a bit. It's like when he takes a mark like on the 50 arc, I just know he's going to kick it. He just has such a good left foot kick.
So good, eh?
Imagine the power squad the Swans could have had if we held on to him. We'd literally be unstoppable. But fair play, Adelaide Crows. Came out, smacked them at Marvel, and looked pretty good. So fair play to the Crows.
121 to 64. Dog just couldn't turn one on. You know, and that's the same. Games like that, Bond's not getting any votes in that game.
No, he didn't get votes. And he looked probably one of the worst games I've seen play this year.
Yeah, they just went up for it, the Bulldogs, and the Crows just walloped them. So Friday night, the Geelong Cats defeated the Gold Coast Suns by 45 points at home. No real surprise for me. I thought potentially Escape could be a tight one. Just knowing the Suns sometimes turn up, sometimes they don't. And same with Geelong, obviously coming off a defeat. You know, just these random defeats to these fucking lesser teams. But 105 points to 60. I mean, what are your thoughts on that one?
I think the Gold Coast are in fucking shambles, is what I think. I know it's hard to travel.
We prepped them up so early at the start of the year, didn't we?
I know it's hard.
Me especially.
I know it's hard to travel to the Cattery and win. Like even the Swannies couldn't do it, and we're the best team in the whole country. But the Gold Coast, like there is rumours coming out of the Gold Coast galore that the coaching staff of the playing field are fucking at odds at the moment. Like,
yeah, right.
And I think a lot of it comes down to a lot of trade rumours and things like that, like Jed Walter being on the trade table. Dimmer put out a statement a couple of days ago that he's like, he thinks the media is like the reason for it. They're putting trade rumours out and they're stirring the pot. And it's making players have these really bad receptions. Like he's saying Jed Walter's had the worst year ever because of these trade rumours. And he has had an awful year. So, and even like Ben King has been rumoured to Collingwood for like the whole year. And so I think he has kind of a
How is every good player or this big name player linked to Collingwood?
Lachie
Neale. But fucking, it was Patrick Voss. And then it was somebody before that fucking for Collingwood.
Yeah. That's big
Amadi, like, you know, like.
Perks of the big club, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But, like, again, I don't know how the fuck this bloke does it, but Jeremy Cameron had 3 goals, 5. He could have kicked 8.
Yeah.
And this is a bloke who's playing with a fucking like broken forearm.
Schmacked arm, yeah. No good.
Just whack, man. Just absolutely crazy.
That's what Geelong should do at the Cattery. So not too much for me to note on that one. But
never heard of Oliver Wiltshire before last week, and now I do. The young fella had 3 goals, so good for him.
Fair play.
Moving on to the Saturday games. Sorry, my computer's had shit itself here. The Melbourne Demons beat Essendon Bombers 95 points to 50. I mean, let's just all act shocked here, you know.
I think it might have been the lock of the week for me, potentially.
Potentially.
I think I took the line minus 30.5.
I actually can't remember, to be honest.
I think I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was. I'm pretty certain I did.
But the $1 million man stood up. 32 posies and 3 goals. Cozzy Pickett.
Yeah, just on fire.
That's to be fair, I reckon Cozzy Pickett's one of those players who stands up in all games, especially big games.
Yeah.
But like against the lesser teams like the Bombers, you just go, yeah, this is the fucking real deal.
Oh yeah.
Like he was phenomenal against the Pies in a big game. And then you go, yeah. See, that's what a $1 million player does. He's just so impactful. The way he just fucking moves and changes direction and is clean with his 100%. Finishing. When he plays teams against the Bombers, it's like everyone just freezes. And then you just blink and because he runs around laps and then kicks a goal. It's like, fuck, that just happened. You know what I mean? He's a fucking superstar.
You can see the class difference.
Yeah, and fucking, man, Petty just plotting along, kicking goals each week.
Great, bro. You know what else? Max Gawn has been kicking like a goal or two every week. He would be averaging over a goal a week, I reckon. At this
big
point.
Odds for Max Gawn kicking goals too.
He's being unbelievable. I don't know if you saw actually one of the goals he kicked. He fucking kicked it from 55. Like what fucking ruck is kicking goals on an angle?
Special player, eh?
55. He's just a star for the Melbourne Football Club and a player that you watch and you just go, I wish, you wish your club had him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's just one of those players.
He doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon. And I think he just loves being out there as well.
He does. And you know what? He's a good guy. He seems like a good bloke. He's got really good investments in restaurants and stuff like that. He's clearly intelligent.
Gorney?
Yeah. All through Hawthorn.
Always at Cheong Park.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the mates are the boys from footy, so he's always out watching. Yeah,
he owns Motor Wine Bar in Hawthorn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he owns that. I think he owns another one as well. He's in a couple of smart investments, and he's not in drama. You know what I mean? He's never had a scandal that I can remember. Just got a good family guy who plays good footy. So fair play to him. Really respect him.
And one person I do want to shout out as well, Big Red. Spent some time in the VFL for being an all-time fucking outside scathing cheap posse getter.
Bowie.
Jake Bowie with 28. And probably 28 of the fucking easiest positions you'll ever get to.
Doing it for the red nuts.
He when he runs off half back and tries to fucking put some impact on the game, he is super clean. And it's like his delivery into the forward line has helped the likes of Petty, fucking Melksham just excel.
Did you see the what's his name? Fucking Archie Roberts, the injury.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
So fair or foul, do you reckon? So I'll describe it to you. So Cozzy's got the ball and he's doing what Cozzy does, fucking circling around.
Yep.
Archie Roberts goes for the tackle, slides the arm a bit high, gets him high. He falls down and obviously dislocates his shoulder as as the contact happens. And so he's laying on the ground. Cozzy can't really see it. And he gets up and Cozzy's fucking giving it to him, going, you fucking dog. And then he realizes he's injured. So he kind of was like, oh shit. Fair or foul?
Yeah. I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I think fair because I'm picturing myself, if someone gets around high and you're like, yeah, fucking sucked in. Maybe he was giving Cozzy a hard time all game. Then he goes, yeah, sucked in, finally got ya. Yeah. But then you realise he's injured. He's like, oh, okay, not that fun. Not that cool.
I agree. Probably fair.
You probably don't see what goes on and off ball. For example, you see these Langdon tag in Dacos. He gave him so much off the whistle, just bashing him up.
Yeah.
And then, when something like that happens and you're matching up on a player who's getting the better of you, or not even that, just giving you a hard time, and you kick a goal, he fucking goes, yeah, fucking sucked in, cop that, blah, blah, blah.
True.
But, you would never... I mean, only if I was playing for South and a Roosters player did his ACL, I'd probably go. That would be true. That would be true. Same for Swans and a Geelong player. If I was a Swans player and I broke 6 tackles, kicked a banana from the pocket, but the person chasing me did their ACL, I would still applaud. I would get up out of my seat and applaud. I would just say sucked in, fucking get the chair off.
Love that.
But yeah, no, I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Because Bigger doesn't strike me as a guy that would mean something like this. He seems like he's actually a pretty nice guy. Just a real competitor. So.
Fair play. Very fair play.
And then the other 2 games on Saturday, we had North Melbourne and the Eagles, a 1-point game, and Port Adelaide, Sydney, a 3-point game there. The North Melbourne West Coast game at Optus was a thriller. Jake Waterman takes a mark with 40 seconds to go, 35-40 out, dead in front. You'd think the poor guy would kick it straight, being their marquee forward, but never looked like kicking it. And to be fair, he's had some goal-kicking troubles. I mean, he's still kicking 3 or 4 a game, but he's kicking as many behinds as he is kicking goals. So, whereas on the other end, your Nick Larkies and your Jack Darlings kicked 4 goals, 4 goals straight maybe. So, unfortunately, it cost the Eagles. It would have been a big win for them at home, even though it was an away game. But
at home.
North Melbourne finally get the 6.5 wins.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Broken the line for the first time in the last,
40 years.
Yeah. Been awful. So fair play to him. I didn't get to watch too much of this game, but your man Shanahan had another pretty good game.
I'm telling you, the kid is a fucking star of the future. I got no idea what his best position is, but he just fucking takes big marks everywhere.
Gotta love that.
He'd either be an exceptional intercept marked kind of guy, or just chuck him down fucking forward and just, he's just got X factor about him.
Love that.
So once he figures out what he's doing, but yeah, I mean, similar story too, like with, fucking Harry Sheasel gets 30, Dylan Stevens had 23, Dylan Parker 22, Tim Kelly 27, same old guys getting their posies, but at the end of the day, it was a goal scoring affair. Harley Reid kicked 1 goal too. Usually it's a close game between these, bottom dwelling teams. I'm spewing the Eagles didn't win. I would have loved to hear that song get played at home, and Eagles fans would have loved it. But yeah, North Melbourne travelled. People would have written them off, and they get the job done.
Big Birds would have been up and about for sure.
Yep.
Speaking
about getting written off, the Swannies, back-to-back weeks, we play our 2 bogey sides. We were written off at halftime. And I said it last week, and I said it the week before, live bet of the century. Get on the Swans. Just keep backing them. The more they kick goals, Port Adelaide, just fucking get on them. I'll be honest. I fell asleep at the 3rd quarter, woke up with a minute to go in the 4th quarter, and thought, holy fuck, I missed it. But geez, I was right.
Yeah.
We get it done.
Yep.
We fucking beat the 2 bogey teams. We come back in 2 close games. Signs of a good team.
I agree. And I think well-deserved and well-due. Well-due, because we have a pretty tough run upcoming. We've got Brizzy away, Doggies home, Freo away, and Adelaide at home. I would say that's 4 pretty tough matches.
Yeah.
So to come in with a good level of confidence, plus we're getting some players back, which is fucking due as well.
Yeah.
Paddy McCartan. Tom McCartan's going to come back in 2 weeks. Guess who else is due in after the bye?
Who? Errol. Love that.
Fucking huge in. Braden Campbell is due back. Whether or not he makes a team, I don't know, and I don't really care. But Errol, huge in.
Yeah.
Errol will be huge in when he comes back. So
for sure. I
think big win against the Power. Look, are they a good team? In my opinion, not really. But they held on and they actually fought back, to be honest. Like, there was a couple of times that I think other dog shit teams would have just pulled the plug and been done. But they fought back and they looked like they, potentially were going to steal it at the end, whereas we were kind of holding on, which is not usually the case. It's usually us charging home with the wet sail. So fair play. And I thought our stars were the difference again. You know what I mean?
Mate, and another thing, one player I want to talk about who has been just good.
You're going to say Logan?
I'm going to say Logan.
Okay.
He's just been good.
Yeah.
Like, not the fucking marquee forward. Had all the headlines about his performance last year. In and out of the VFL. Couldn't find form. And just with the signing of Kerno, these Swans forwards, they're all just turning up every new week. New man turns up. But Logan McDonald has been consistently playing well. He's not going to kick 5 and 6.
Yep.
But if he chimes in and converts on his chances, which he did on the weekend, kicking 3 goals straight.
I agree.
It's all the team needs. Does exactly what the team needs.
Especially when you're the third, you get the third guy, right? You have to convert. You cannot be kicking behinds, or if you go 1-2 or 1-3 as like the third forward, it's not good enough because you're getting the worst guy. You need to convert your chances. So fair play, he did. I want to give a shout out to Hayden McLean. I think he's been excellent since he's come back in.
Same.
He is a tough, like in the contest 1-on-1. He is so good, man. Because he's tall. He's a tall timber and he's pretty built. So like, he's so much better than Logan McDonald 1-on-1. In my opinion, he's got good hands.
I'd rather McDonald if taking the shot for goal. I think just because McLean's a bit of a nerd.
Yeah, I mean it's a close contest, but fuck, if you said your money's in Logan McDonald's hand,
either way, I'll take them both
after the siren. I mean, I'm not very confident personally, but
true,
it is what it is. But Swanee's got a good win and good to see.
Yep,
keep marching.
Love that. Next game of the week, we had the Brisbane Lions taking on the Richmond Tigers.
Who cares? Brisbane weren't underdog money, so I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Ninja Stadium, Hobart, who cares?
I don't think I've watched a Richmond game this year. Maybe not since round 1 when they lost to Carlton. So
don't care.
Yeah, nothing really to talk about.
Nah.
No real story. I don't want to talk about Brisbane, and I don't really want to talk about Richmond and pretend like they've got a chance. So
yep, I'm with that.
And then maybe a potential game that we didn't see resulting like that. 96-88, St Kilda win by 8 points over the Giants.
Top salesman does it again. Your boy.
He is fucking on fire, top salesman. Liam Ryan, of course, we're talking about. 5 last week, 5 this... Was it 5 again this week?
6.
5 and 6. I mean, fucking hell, the guy's on fire. And taking just hangers too.
Yeah, 100%.
I knew it was going to be an arm wrestle game. I thought maybe the Giants had, the squad to do it, but...
With a couple of big ins too, like Sam Taylor was back.
That's right.
Jesse Hogan was back.
That's
I thought they probably could have won this one, but...
Line goes through the Giants for me.
If Liam Ryan's kicking 6 and Cooper Sharman's kicking 4, like... Pretty tough to compete against.
Yeah.
Like, and you can look at the stats here. Like, Cadman had 4, Stringer 3, Toby Green had 2, Phoenix Gothard is a special for like 1 or 2 every week.
Yeah, what a player he is.
It's hard to compete against, man. So fair play. Naz won 32 touches. Is what it is. I didn't get to watch too much of this game, but thought it would be close. But maybe the Giants would edge it. But pretty wrong.
Okay,
fair play.
And that is the review for last week's AFL Round 14. Let's get straight into the Round 15 games.
Let's do it.
So Thursday night we have the Fremantle Dockers taking on the Geelong Cats. That's going to be a great game.
That is an
over in Perth.
Excellent game.
Unfortunately, I'll be asleep because it's 8:10.
Oh God.
But nonetheless, a top 4 clash, and yeah.
How do you feel?
Freo are just too good lately. How could you not expect them to win at home? You know, Geelong struggle to win outside of Geelong.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking on fire, the Dockers, at the moment. It'd be hard to back against them, no?
Yeah, I would agree.
Definitely has a potential close game and a great game written all over it. But yeah, Freo just the better team.
What is the point spread? The point spread is, if this will load on, shout out to BetSniper, 12.5. 12.5. Fuck yeah, it's a pretty icky one, right? It could be 2 goals, could be less. I could see it close-ish. I'll have to favour Freo at home for sure, but Geelong, you just never know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, every time I write Geelong off, they win. Every time I back them up, they lose. So
yeah, it's a fair call. Optus Stadium, it's hard to go past Freo.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Huge watch on the Amos and the Tracy's this week up against a tall, athletic backline for the Cats.
O'Sullivan.
I really want to know how these guys go.
Yep.
Like I said, they've had a relatively soft-ish couple of weeks, Freo, in regards to matchups.
Yep.
I really want to see. I really have high ratings on this Geelong backline. I wonder how they're going to go against the likes of Tracy and Amos, who are on fire.
I reckon that's a good call. I really like Cooper O'Sullivan for Geelong. I think he's a real special player. Like, he's very athletic and tall, and he's a good defender. So I want to see him up against one of those. He'll probably get like an Amos. I reckon he'll dominate Amos, to be honest.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm curious to know what happens if they sort of get shut down, some of these guys, you know. And in the midfield, it's going to be pretty evenly battled. If Luke Jackson, obviously, they're probably the better ruckman, but you know, you still got the likes of Holmes and Bailey Smith and Paddy Dangerfield running around the ground. So
I expect 2 taggers coming out here, to be honest. Mullen will probably go to Sarong, and I would say one of those weird little fucking small forwards will go to Bailey Smith or Max Holmes. You know, Freo just pull these guys out of the fucking out of their ass. You don't know their name. Yeah,
so be interesting watch. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll see through all 4 quarters without falling asleep.
Is Geelong the team that for me, they're the team that I just cannot get a read on. Not in terms of performance, but just like Jack Henry. Will he play forward? Will he play back? It's like Jezza Cameron. Will he play forward?
That's why I fear them most.
Yeah.
At least with Freo, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Geelong, you just don't.
Very true.
You just don't know what you're going to get. And 9 times out of 10, when you think it's going to work in your favour, they upset you.
No, it's true.
So that'll be a great game.
Love that.
Friday, we've got the Gold Coast Suns, $2.15, taking on the Hawthorn Hawks, $1.71.
Lions, 3.5, somewhere there, in roughly. I think I might like Gold Coast here at home. I know they've been on a bad run.
I don't know, man. They've been on a terrible run. Hawthorn just, I think, are the better team, but again, it's a tough matchup.
They versed them already this year. I think it was at the MCG, and Hawthorn absolutely battered them by like 60 points or 50 points.
Who goes to the Wiz? The Wiz could kick fucking 4 in this game.
Yeah, he could. I think this has got points in it because both of these teams like very counter attack based. They love to like wait for turnover and then fucking pounce. So I reckon I could see a lot of goals in this one, but I don't know. Gold Coast at home, it's not a strong lean. I think prices are probably accurate, so not a huge conviction on my end. But Hawthorn are fraud, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned though. Like what you said, a lot of this stuff happening in the media with like coaches and players on the same wavelength. I haven't really spoken about Christian Petrarca lately. Haven't really spoken about Jed Walter lately. Haven't really spoken about John Noble. Like I just haven't really spoken about any Gold Coast Suns players. And again, flashback to round 1 and 2, I was like, holy fuck, this is a top 2, top 3 team.
Yeah.
They're going to win the comp. Petrarca looked unbelievable. And now they're just like scrapping it against middle tier teams. Like, it's a thing in the AFL lately. It's just like, there's probably 2 or 3 teams that look like they're going to win it. And the rest are just like playing for fun.
Yeah, it's a fair call.
Like outside of Swans, Freo, like who would be your next contender?
Probably
Geelong and Lions. Like I'm fucking, even the Lions and like Lions, Hawks.
Lions, Melbourne.
I'm considering Melbourne before Hawthorn.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Don't know.
I would
It's just a funny competition at the moment, and then we could potentially see Adelaide with a wet sail, get some wins at home, and
100%.
come in with some form to finals. But and speaking of the Devils, 115 Adelaide Crows $1.41 taking on Melbourne Demons. That's a pretty big price for Melbourne.
It is a big price for Melbourne, who are playing good footy, but
you saw enough last week.
Not that I saw enough. I just think they're at home. They are really good, and like they're going to be up and about. The main question is like, it's Gawn. It revolves around Gawn for me. Gawn and Cozzy. Gawn, I think, would have to get the advantage on fucking Mick Andrew and I don't even know who the fucking other one is. It's fucking Riley O'Brien or whoever the fuck.
Rob.
Whoever it is.
They all look like Rob.
Yeah, whoever it is. I think Melbourne probably get the advantage out of centre bounce, but it's for sure a big price. $2.93 is probably too big, but I tend to think Adelaide just look good here. Yeah, I think they look really good at home, so I think Adelaide win. But I like the price on Melbourne for sure. Yeah,
Cozzy Pickett's form, Max Gawn's form, things that I don't want to ignore when thinking about making a play on this game. Don't know.
I think I like 16.5 line.
Yeah, like I said, I don't disagree in thinking that Adelaide are the favourites, and if they win, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. But I'm not going to be surprised if I see Demons win this by like less than 7 points.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think plus 16.5 for Melbourne is a really good line because that's like, it's not 3 goals, it's 2.5 goals.
Yeah.
I could see that landing for sure. I think that's pretty live.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Adelaide win by like 8, 10, somewhere there.
And you know what I like about that, Frank? It's at a really good, like I said, I talk about this all the time. Any game between 1 p.m. and 3:30 is my favourite time slot, Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Especially when the sun's out. You go to the footy, you watch it, and the game's done at 4 o'clock, and it's like, it's not dinner time yet. It's not fucking bedtime yet. I can do bits and pieces.
Fair.
And then, guess what? Another game of football's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So, that'll be a great game. I tell you what, won't be a great game?
This one.
Giants v Carlton at Engie Stadium.
Ugh. I'm sick thinking about this one. I'm actually sick thinking about it.
Why do I think Carlton's going to win?
I don't know. They're a big price.
And they're in good form.
They're a big price, and they're playing pretty confident
Did they win last week or lose? I feel like I didn't hear about them last week. They must have had a bye.
Yeah, I think they had a bye.
Well, yeah, they've won their last 4 out of their last 5.
They've lost. They lost the last game to the Giants. They won the one before that, and they lost before that. All close-ish losses, 20 points, 12 points, so not too bad. It's a big price, right?
Yeah, I don't know. How do you fucking get a read on this team with all the headlines and what's happened with them throughout the year? And how do you get a read on the Giants?
Well, all I'll say is this. I mean, I don't think I could get to $1.48 on the Giants at the moment. They're not playing good enough footy to
They lost to St Kilda.
Yeah, they're not playing good enough footy to be favoured by
lost to
that
St
for
Kilda.
mine. Line is 14.5. Don't love that. Don't love that. I don't know. that's a stay away game for me.
Well, I have to say it's a much different to the next game with the same prices. Collingwood v Port Adelaide. Collingwood $1.45, Port $2.76.
Thoughts?
Fucking again, I'm pretty game back in Collingwood at $1.45. Obviously, probably maybe the better team on the park, but they're not really playing like the lights out.
Line's 13 or 14.5, somewhere around there. So it's over 2 goals.
And if it goes in tight, Collingwood are proving the opposite of the older them. They're losing. They dropped it to Hawthorn with the draw.
Yep.
They've done it already this year to Port Adelaide, and fucking Melbourne Demons on the King's birthday. I mean, I don't know. This Port Adelaide team nearly upset the Swans. If they play anyway like they did without bottling it again.
Yeah. And to be fair, Collingwood almost upset the Swans, up at Sydney as well. So, and I think there's some weird performances. I tend to think Collingwood win this one at the MCG.
Yep.
I don't know if it'll be I don't know if they'll cover that price, but I think they'll win.
I hope I don't have to go to this game.
It's a stinker. 7:35 p.m. on a Saturday. It's an absolute stinker.
I think I just have to submit to that one.
I think they'll win, but I'm not confident that they cover that price, to be honest. I think it could look like more like $1.70, $1.80 personally.
Yeah, for me too.
Oh, God.
I know. There's not a lot of...
Oh, God.
It might be a bit of a rugby league Sunday.
This is an NRL week for me.
Yep. We've got the Richmond Tigers $3.12 taking on North Melbourne $1.37.
Oh, my God.
At least it's at the afternoon early. Again, see, this is not a very good game. But tell you what this game reminds me of. This game reminds me of like going into... This is a very random, weird thought. But it makes me think of going into the casino in the sports bar and just like watching that game. That sort of game would be on while I'm at the casino. Do you ever get that sort of... I don't know why I'm thinking that.
No,
but that's what I picture when I see these two teams.
It's a fair call. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this? Line is...
I think North are going to get another win of the year. They're going to get it back-to-back.
Line is 18.5. Are you think they're going to bash them?
Well, again, it just depends on which Tigers turn up. If North Melbourne do what they usually do, play for 3 quarters and get a good lead or something against the likes of the Tigers, like... I don't know. And plus, they've just had their number over the Tigers, I think, for the last few matchups, no? Like,
yeah, they bashed them last time this year. It was 130 to 55.
That's right.
And that was this year.
That's right. And the time before that, it was 100. It was the same scoreline, 135 to 80. So, like, North Melbourne have their number. That's enough for me to go, yeah, sure, $1.37 pretty much. Nick Lucky, 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's fair.
Even Jack Darling, 4 or 5.
Hard to argue with. The Tigers are just battered at the moment, but I don't know. They tend to just like get up for some games and perform. 18.5 may be interesting, but I think probably more a live bet game, to be honest.
Yep.
If Tigers start looking good, like, quarter 1, quarter 2, maybe invest, but that's fucking stay away again for me. A few in a row.
Yeah, well, I got another stay away game for you here, and it closes out this week's AFL. It's the St Kilda $1.83 taking on Western Bulldogs $2. I mean, how the fuck can you trust either of these teams right now?
It's an ugly one. I think I would be happy to play Dogs at plus money just because it's similar to are they as good as Brisbane? No, but
couldn't trust St Kilda as favourites.
Exactly.
Flying Ryan.
I think they're small. I think those guys match up on Flying Ryan pretty well. I've thought that for the last couple of weeks, though, to be fair. He's kicking fucking bags galore.
I'm gonna actually ladder Liam Ryan this week. I'm gonna put some value bets on Liam Ryan. I'm gonna get him for 4, 5, 6 again.
Yeah?
Keep the form going. He just seems to be enjoying his footy. He's fucking all over the place. If they keep giving him the ball, Liam Ryan value play 4, 5, and 6 goals. I don't know what odds you'll get for him, but I'm just gonna play him.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna back him in. I love him.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't think there's surely not going to be prices out for that game already.
I doubt it. But that's my value play of the week. And my lock of the week, I'm going to take it off you. If you had this anyway, I'm going to ride the hype you've given me in picking Max Gawn anytime goal scorer.
I like it a lot.
I'm going to lock him up. I reckon you'll probably get $2 for him somewhere.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be a close game and a big game, they're going to look for Gawn to step up. And to be honest, he is a fucking sneaky... He is a little goal sneak, isn't he, the big fella?
Absolutely.
And he's a reliable shot for goal too. So that's my lock of the week. Max Gawn, anytime goal scorer.
I can give you prices.
Go for it.
Liam Ryan.
Yep.
4 is $6.50 on
Holy fuck.
On Bet365. 5, he's paying $17 on Bet365. And I'll go to the Melbourne game.
Wow.
And I will go Max Gawn for 1, and that is $2 on tab.
There you go. So you're going to get plus money for Max Gawn anytime goal scorer as a lock. And again, play the ladder. 3, 4, 5, 6, however many. Liam Ryan to kick another bag of goals this week against the Western Bulldogs on Sunday, Arvo. I
really like that as well. I think Gawn plus money for a goal is fucking brilliant. I think that's a really, really good play.
Do we dribble guarantee it?
I think dribble guarantee it. I'm all in.
Let's just lock it up together.
Yeah, no, I'm in for it as well. I really like it.
Dribble Sport lock of the week. Max Gawn anytime goal scorer against the Adelaide Crows in Adelaide. Heard it here first.
You know what I always think about when I think of Max Gawn too? Like, do you remember the world's greatest shave ads? And it used to be like the thumbs and like the upside down mouth.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Don't you reckon he looks like
100%.
that? He looks like that.
100%.
He looks like that to me.
Literally, with the fucking beard upside down.
Yeah, yeah. My lock of the week, I am going to go with. It's a tough choice. It's not a fucking great confidence week, is it?
I don't mind. I honestly, I don't mind just Freo. Freo head to head.
Freo moneyline $1.50.
And North. I mean, I think North just have it.
I reckon my value play of the week probably be Melbourne to like $3 around there.
Yep.
I think that's a good, pretty good value shot. But pair it up with Max Gawn anytime Melbourne to win. I think you'll get a great price.
Or the line to cover the line.
Yeah, cover the line if you want to go a bit safer for sure. I like those a lot. Other than that, there's not a ton I love this week. It's kind of an ugly footy week for me.
Yeah, well, it's hard when we can't glaze our own football team being out of the bye, but that's a good one to watch for next week with the Lions and the Swans playing at the Gabba, both coming off the bye. But we will talk about those games on next week's show. But that is the end of this week's Dribble Sports show.
Yeah.
So yes, good luck with your betting. Good luck for your team on the weekend. We will be back same time next week. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow us on socials, etc., etc. Like us, rate us on Spotify.
Leave us a comment.
Leave us a comment as well, please. Anything else, Frank?
No, that's it. That's it for us.
Love to hear
kind
it.
of a AIDS week of fucking AFL, but
it is.
We'll ride it out. We'll see what happens. I'm sure there'll be storylines, no doubt.
That's
Every
right.
week is like that.
Maybe we need someone to sign with someone to bring the life back to this.
Could be, or maybe we need to see fucking Tom Morris get bashed or something. I don't know.
That'd be great viewing.
Just something interesting.
But that does wrap up our AFL show. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you guys next week and have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.